Thank you.
Some real f***ing issue. Don't ever mention my brother again.
Believes itself. Kyrie, the earth is flat, right?
Both, it's great, both.
A confession to make. Whoa. I just had to go to a bathroom.
From a toddler stealing the spotlight at her dad's post-game press conference to one of the most dramatic playoff exits in NBA history, we've collected some of the most unforgettable and unexpected interview moments the league has ever seen.
It's entertaining basketball, but it's we're both supposed to
That's too loud, Daddy.
I know. Hold on one second, okay?
Be quiet.
There's gonna be stretches where he plays well, and obviously he did that for his team.
In this first moment from May 2015, Stephen Curry's daughter Riley captivated everyone's attention during a post-game press conference. After the Golden State Warriors secured a narrow 110-106 victory against the Houston Rockets in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, Curry, who had scored 34 points along with 6 rebounds and 5 assists, sat down with reporters to discuss the game. But it was Riley who stole the show. The then 2-year-old playfully crawled under the table skirt, prompting Curry to pick her up and let her sit on his lap. Riley's energy and innocent humor added a lighthearted touch to the serious atmosphere, as she waved to reporters and even interrupted her father's comments. At one point, she humorously told him to be quiet.
Billups, Jalen Rose, they avoid drama at all costs.
What up, Dow?
Paul here, 11 years ago today, wheelchaired off the floor for reasons he will keep to himself.
Number one or
I had to go to the bathroom. But why did you need a wheelchair to get to the bathroom?
It was that bad.
Something went down. I had to go to the bathroom. You were streaking?
Okay, anywho, injuries. Injuries are the story of
The 2008 NBA Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers featured one of the most talked about moments in basketball history, Paul Pierce's dramatic wheelchair exit. During Game 1, Pierce, an all-star forward for the Celtics, collided with a teammate while trying to block a shot. This left him on the court in visible pain, and he had to be carried off to the locker room in a wheelchair. Many were shocked and feared the worst, believing that one of the Celtics' key players might be seriously injured. However, to everyone's surprise, Pierce returned to the court less than 2 minutes later, jogging and ready to play. Pierce's comeback was legendary. He immediately sank back-to-back three-pointers, helping the Celtics regain the lead and secure a victory. His resilience turned what could have been a moment of despair into an unforgettable display of determination. The Celtics went on to win the series, and Pierce earned Finals MVP honors after averaging over 21 points per game. Years later, speculation about the wheelchair incident continued. Some fans jokingly suggested that Pierce had left the game for a less dramatic reason, such as needing a bathroom break.
Earth is flat, then so be it. So he's an interesting guy, man. He believes himself. Kyrie, the earth is flat, right? Yeah. So.
Kyrie Irving sparked a global debate in 2017 when he publicly questioned whether the Earth was flat. Speaking on a podcast, he mentioned his doubts about the Earth's shape, which quickly became a trending topic. Fans, scientists, and even NBA Commissioner Adam Silver chimed in on the controversy. Irving initially defended his statement, claiming he was encouraging people to think critically and question popular beliefs. The remark drew widespread attention, with educators and science enthusiasts urging him to reconsider the influence of his words. By 2018, Irving expressed regret for his comments. During an event, he apologized to science teachers and admitted that he didn't anticipate the far-reaching impact of his remarks. He explained that he was heavily invested in conspiracy theories at the time and had underestimated the weight of his influence as a public figure.
Real f***ing issue. Don't ever mention my brother again. You don't know my f***ing brother.
Okay, that's good.
Coward. Say whatever the you want to say about me, but don't mention my family.
In December 2016, the Sacramento Kings announced they were investigating a heated incident involving their star center, DeMarcus Cousins. After a game against the Los Angeles Lakers, Cousins confronted Andy Ferrillo, a columnist for the Sacramento Bee, in the locker room. The confrontation stemmed from a column Ferrillo wrote that mentioned Cousins and his younger brother, Jaleel, being involved in an earlier altercation. Cousins angrily warned Ferrillo to avoid bringing up his family, using explicit language during the exchange. Another Kings player had to step in to prevent the situation from escalating further. The Kings pointed out their commitment to openness with the media and stated that they were reviewing the situation thoroughly. Meanwhile, the president of the Professional Basketball Writers Association expressed concern over Cousins' behavior, urging mutual respect between players and the press. This incident wasn't an isolated one for Cousins. He had previously clashed with Furillo and other reporters, often refusing interviews or calling out individuals in the locker room. DeMarcus Cousins made headlines for his fiery personality again, this time after leading the Sacramento Kings to an impressive overtime win against the Golden State Warriors. Cousins put up a phenomenal performance with 32 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists, shooting a flawless 13 of 13 from the field. But it wasn't just his stats that grabbed attention that night. After the game, Cousins encountered a fan in a Warriors jersey outside the Kings' locker room. Instead of a handshake or exchange of words, Cousins gave the fan a double middle finger salute and loudly yelled this.
10 to 15 seconds to say to you, okay, look, I've never in my life tried to really go at you in your suits and stuff. Tonight, I am stressing to you. You take this outfit home and you burn it. We don't want to see this. I know you don't double back with outfits. I've never seen you in an outfit twice, but you take this right here. I don't care if it's Versace, name brand. It costs Saeed. No, Saeed, I don't care. You take this and you burn it.
Craig Sager was a beloved TNT reporter who often conducted post-game interviews with NBA players. One memorable moment occurred when Sager interviewed Kevin Garnett after a game. Instead of the usual questions about the match, Garnett decided to give Sager fashion advice in the funniest way possible. Garnett looked at Sager's outfit and delivered a humorous roast, urging him to burn the entire ensemble. Garnett jokingly insisted that no part of the outfit should be spared. Not the suit, not the socks, not even the handkerchief.
Klay, what are you noticing about the energy and the ball movement tonight that's helping you guys unlock the 3-ball?
It's great on both sides. It's great. Both of them are great, and we're getting out pushing the pace. That's what our best.
Thank you.
Klay Thompson is no stranger to unique interviews. Known for his laid-back demeanor and occasionally awkward responses, Klay delivered one of the most memorable moments during a halftime interview with sideline reporter Gareth Burke in December 2018. The Warriors were facing the Sacramento Kings, and Burke asked Klay for his thoughts on the game so far. What followed was a conversation that many fans still talk about today. Klay's response was hilariously awkward, filled with pauses and unusual phrasing, making it clear he wasn't too concerned about the polished presentation expected during such interviews. This wasn't the first time Klay had given the media something to laugh about, but it certainly topped the list. His offbeat humor and sometimes perplexing comments seem to run in the family. His father, Michael Thompson, is known for his eccentric social media posts, which often leave fans scratching their heads.
Every word JJ just said, I don't understand much of what he just said, but I'll listen. But go ahead, Wendy.
Well, you didn't play,
you first,
Stephen A.
and then I'll try. Exactly.
You didn't play.
I didn't comprehend. I'm sorry.
You don't understand our athletic mortality. 3 games at wherever South Dakota, Winston.
The sports debate show First Take thrives on intense discussions, but one moment between J.J. Redick and Stephen A. Smith stood out. On May 23, 2023, during a debate about LeBron James possibly retiring, Redick, a former NBA player, and Smith, a seasoned commentator, exchanged heated words. Redick questioned Smith's understanding of an athlete's perspective by bringing up Smith's brief college basketball career at Winston-Salem State. His comment, 3 games at wherever doesn't count, struck a nerve. Stephen A., known for his passionate arguments, did not take kindly to this personal jab. Redick later apologized, acknowledging that he crossed the line.
Kyrie, do you want to comment on that at all?
What?
There's a video of
what do I look like, man?
Okay.
For real, man. I
didn't know if you wanted to clear
Why would I
anything
ever
up.
say that?
I didn't know if you wanted to clear anything up. I didn't know what you were saying.
What video?
There's a video that the Thunder Twitter account tweeted out.
What video?
It's a video of you putting up a shot pregame. Ran off and yelled something.
I would never
in the
say
tunnel.
no other man's name like that, for one. Thank you, Kyrie. What do I look like, bro?
Russell Westbrook's personality has always attracted attention, both on and off the court. On December 25, 2016, during a game between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Minnesota Timberwolves, a brief moment sparked widespread discussion. A video from the Thunder's official Twitter account showed Westbrook running into the tunnel after his warm-up and yelling a thank you. Social media quickly speculated that he was addressing Kyrie Irving, who had just made a game-winning shot for the Cleveland Cavaliers against the Golden State Warriors. But the details didn't match the speculation. Westbrook clarified that he was not thanking Irving, but instead addressing Jamie Sharp, the daughter of the Thunder's trainer, Joe Sharp. She was seated courtside near where Westbrook concluded his warm-up routine. The timing also made it clear that the two events were unrelated, as Irving's game-winning shot happened 13 minutes after Westbrook finished his warm-up.
Execution. That was a good job of executing.
Down the stretch, you and Serge seem to be in a really great rhythm. What allowed you guys to be so successful?
Did a good job execution.
Russell Westbrook is as intense off the court as he is during games, which was evident after his standout performance on January 17, 2015. Westbrook led the Oklahoma City Thunder to a 127-115 victory over the Golden State Warriors with an incredible triple-double. He recorded 17 points, a career-high 17 assists, and 15 rebounds, delivering one of his best performances of the season. Yet, his post-game press conference became the real talking point. Westbrook kept his answers during the press conference short and to the point, refusing to elaborate on the team's success. When questioned about his demeanor, he addressed the issue directly without showing frustration. His curt behavior was likely influenced by past criticism from a specific reporter. Members of the team had expressed dissatisfaction with some of the reporter's comments, which may have added to the tension during the interview.
Together, don't split us up. Don't try to split us up. Don't try to make us go against each other. Try to make it against Russell and the rest of the guys. Russell against Houston. I don't want to hear that. We in this together. We playing as a team, and that's all that matters.
In 2017, during the NBA playoffs, the Oklahoma City Thunder faced the Houston Rockets in a heated series. One big story was how the Thunder struggled when their star player, Russell Westbrook, rested during games. In Game 4, this happened again. The Thunder had a 75-68 lead in the third quarter, but during Westbrook's rest, they lost control. By the time he returned, they were trailing 81-79. Despite Westbrook's triple-double performance, the team lost 113-109, leaving them down 3-1 in the series. After the game, reporters questioned Thunder center Steven Adams about the team's struggles without Westbrook on the court. Westbrook immediately jumped in to protect his teammates. He didn't want anyone to blame individuals or create division. He said the team is united, whether he's on the floor or not. Westbrook emphasized that they win and lose as one group, saying, "Don't try to split us up. We're in this together." When asked the same question again, Westbrook became visibly frustrated and said, "Next question," several times. Now the team's unity was more important than any individual performance or criticism. He didn't want the story to focus on him versus the rest of the team.
I'm not sure. No, I don't know his state of mind.
Did you know if he knew the score?
Thank you.
In the 2018 NBA Finals, LeBron James gave one of the best performances of his career. He scored 51 points for the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 1 against the Golden State Warriors. But despite his brilliance, the Cavs lost 124-114 in overtime. A major mistake by teammate J.R. Smith added to the frustration. In the final seconds of regulation, with the game tied, Smith got an offensive rebound but dribbled away from the basket, seemingly unaware of the situation. After the game, reporters asked LeBron about the incident. He tried to stay calm, explaining that he thought everyone knew the game was tied. However, as the questions continued, he became visibly annoyed. ESPN's Mark Schwartz repeatedly asked about Smith's actions, which led to LeBron finally ending the press conference. He grabbed his bag, stood up, and left, saying, "Be better tomorrow." Now many also joked about his stylish suit shorts and how dramatic his exit was, comparing it to scenes from movies. Now before you leave, don't forget to comment down your favorite among these all. And while you're down there, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well.